So today we're going to talk a little bit about how the sides on a high tunnel greenhouse work, and then a couple things that we added. So you can see right here, this pipe that runs all the way along here, the 70 feet of the greenhouse, is just pieces of conduit that are all connected together. And then when we roll it up, it just the plastic is attached to that conduit with some clips, and it just all rolls up in one smooth motion. Usually, sometimes there'll be something we'll have to, some weeds we'll have to pull out of the way or whatever, just to make it work smoothly. And then we added on some tarps because we get so much wind out here that lately we haven't really needed the tarps very much. But when it's a windy kind of season, then the tarps are folded over the ends like this, and then they are tied on to various places with some kind of cord, like parachute cord or nylon cord or something like that. And we tie them on, and then that keeps the wind from, because our winds for the most part come from the northwest, they like to the wind likes to get under here and pull that and then flap this out. And we actually have these cables that also help hold the side down. But the winds will get high enough out here that it will flap this enough against the cable that the cables will break also. And so it's kind of a crazy situation. But then we have these tarps that we fold over all four corners. And you can see on this end we have the canvas tarps, and then on the other end we have the just orange kind of vinyl. I don't know, they're not really vinyl, but some kind of the regular tarps, just like the blue tarps you usually see on the south ends. And right now we just kind of have them all folded up and out of the way. So in the mornings when I'm ready to roll up the sides, I just go ahead and hook this handle on here onto the gearbox, like so. And it's actually a pretty smooth, easy motion. You just start cranking on it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this rolled up. And I rarely roll it up all the way for two reasons. One is that my arms get kind of tired doing this after a while. But mainly, out here we have enough breeze that I don't really have to have it rolled up all the way. If I just get it about halfway or so and do both sides, then that airs out the high tunnel pretty good. The goal is just to get a little air circulation in there and have it not too hot, because the plants that I have in there like right now really like the heat, like bush beans, tomatoes, okra, peanuts, that sort of thing. All really like the heat, but they can actually get too much heat, and it can be too stale of air. You have to have some air movement for everything, or you'll start getting mildew issues on your plants and aphids and that kind of stuff. So that one's good. Okay, so go ahead and get this side rolled up. Fairly simple mechanism, works better than I think either of us thought it would work. Sometimes you kind of just have to. This is helping today. So again, I'll probably only go about a third of the way, halfway, and that'll be enough ventilation for today. So you got a nice little breeze going. You might be able to see on the plastic on the high tunnel, you can see on the sides here, the condensation that's built up on the inside just from overnight, because I shut it overnight. Sometimes I leave it open just a little bit overnight, but right now I have some things that I'm germinating inside the high tunnel, and so I'm shutting it for a couple nights just to build up that little bit of humidity and help with that germination.